1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, did you have yourself a merry little Christmas? Lychee nuts? Did ya? Did you keep the Yuletide gay? With your fat cock right in its ass? Oh, wait. Oh, that's not, gay didn't mean that when that song was written, right? Can't keep up. Can't keep up with time and history. It's really confusing to me how things happened in the past when times were different. Fucking retards. Oh, sorry. I was not allowed to say that word anymore. Whew. 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 Christmas was all right for me. I got a cool little plate, bowl, and cup set from Mom, made of metal and black enamel, like my heart. And I got a bunch of fucking candy again. It's fine. I told her not to get me any, but next year I'm just gonna have to punch her in the face with the candy until she gets it. 'Cause that's how much I love my mom. Punching is caring. What else did I get? Got a new sheet, bedspread. Well, fitted fucking whatever there. Because I ripped my massive bear cock. And what else? What's the third thing? Actually, that wasn't for Christmas. That was for my birthday. Yeah, thanks for everyone who wished me a happy birthday, all three of you. Really appreciate it. You're gonna go fuck yourselves when your birthday comes around, I'll tell you that. Shit. Not bitter though. Yeah, Christmas wasn't. No, I think finally for the first time this year she figured out and she didn't get me any presents other than candy and nuts and things. Just fine. There was a third thing that I got that was kind of cool. The fuck was it? Actually, it's probably in the back of my car. Let's just walk over. Let's just walk over to Midna, have a look in her her trunk. Sorry, fucking sober and I can't even talk. Remedy that shit. Oh, really super warm socks. That was the other thing. Which, I'm gonna need that. Here, want to hear my plate? Want to hear the sound of my heart beating against my kidneys and liver? There you go. That's the sound. It's the sound of a destroyed man's innards. You're welcome. What else do we do? Oh, hang on a sec. Boy, I hope that didn't come across in audio. Whew, that was disgusting. Welcome to my nasal passage. I went out for my birthday. Lindsay took me out we were going to go for Mexican, but it was getting too late, and I think it might have been closed because it was Boxing Day and shit. So we just gave up and went to Olive Garden, which seems to be the brunt of many a comedian's joke. I don't know, maybe it's shittier in the States. I mean, it's kind of bland, I guess, maybe? I don't know. It's fucking a lot of food I guess it's more quantity than quality. I don't know. I've had way more disgusting food for a hell of a lot more. And yeah, we hardly could eat anything. It's kind of embarrassing. Basically shared a Mickey between the two of us for the whole night, and we're trashed. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing how the mighty have fallen. I'm half the man you used to be. What else happened this week? The podcasts are just going to get shorter and shorter because I'm tired of talking about the same old shit over and over again. Is now my segue into something else. I guess it always has been. I'm just more aware of it for some reason today. Probably because I'm fucking sober. The going off keto kicked the shit out of me. God, the lethargy, the absolute wanting to pass out every time I ate carbs. I don't know if I brought this up last time. Maybe I did. The problem with being a storyteller is you forget who you told stories to and when. And now that I'm doing this podcast, it's kind of like there's one more person I'm telling stories to. I have to keep in my head. But that basically, since I'm going to the farm to, live a much more active lifestyle, what's the point of getting in shape before getting there? Why not steep myself in hedonism, gluttony, and become a big fat pig? Just do the Always Sunny in Philly Mac thing, just for fun. Just get big and fat, and then just get super fucking ripped. Just because why not? Just because I can. It's a very tempting idea. Although because Sunny did it already, it's kind of less funny and interesting. It does seem more like a ripoff. But at the same time, whoa. It's the sound of electricity going into my girl, into Midna, right into the front pocket there. She likes it though. Slut. Oh, it's a joke, girl. Don't get angry. I guess this is also the last podcast of 2018. What a year! What a year for podcasts. Let's look back on the year's podcast. We'll have a greatest moments segment. It'll be 3 minutes long, and then I'll have another fucking 50 minutes to fill up here. God damn it! Didn't have a subject when I started this. I'm doing part 2 of my birthday dinner now. So we're gonna attempt to hit this Mexican place in Aldergrove, in the Grove of Alders, to see if it's as good as they say it is. 4.6 rating. I don't know. People these days want to complain about everything, giving it a 4.6. It's pretty rare. Actually, I don't even know if they're open. I gotta call them, find out. So yeah, overall, I kind of feel like shit. Looking forward to throwing carbs out the door again. Back on Miquito. And I guess that's it. Nothing really exciting is going on, like for me, in the new year. The continue reduction of my material possessions, my voice material possessions. Shrinking those. I haven't done a very good job, but I gotta kind of get dedicated to it this year. hopefully. I mean, for the rest of the world, if 2019 is going to be fucking insane, just not me, because I've already seen it. It's kind of boring when you know what's going to happen. It's like, I've read the book already, so it's like watching a really good TV series like 10 years later. It's like, it's interesting because you know what's going to happen. There's just not that kind of excitement, It's still entertaining, You're like, oh, I know what's coming up next. Oh, that was great when that happened, wasn't it? I remember that 10 years ago. It's pretty cool. That's what you say. What? People don't say that? It's just me? Fuck. Well, we'll stop her at 10:22. Oh yeah, arguing with Lindsay all night long. Oh yeah, all night long. Oh yeah, insane circular female logic. Non-stop for several hours till I nearly killed myself. Unfortunately, she erased the recording. And yeah, so shut up, Lionel. You're gonna demonetize me, you little fucking fag. Oh, that's not, you can't say that in 2019. Can't I? I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, the drunken nonsense, I tried to record it so that she could hear it when she was sober, but, she got a hold of my phone and erased it, so no fun for anyone, but I assure you, it was hellish. I think I'm going to have to... I actually already put my foot down about hanging out with her drinking, and I broke my own rule, so I have no one to blame but myself. But yeah, everything was going great. Awesome night. Went out to this really cool Mexican restaurant in Aldergrove. Fucking authentic, amazing little couple there. Consuela there, 2 feet tall, 2 feet wide. Just amazing food. And we watched basically a Latino version of fucking The Voice for an hour and a half. So yeah, it was really good. Got home, started playing some Don't Starve, and then actually I was the one that lost my cool first because she was just. So when you're in the game, when your partner or your teammate dies, they become a ghost. But them being in a ghost mode makes everyone else in the party go insane. I don't know why. It's kind of a weird little thing. But yeah, she asked me 3 times, so what should I do? And I was like, go resurrect yourself. That's too far. I'm like, well, it's making the game very difficult. I don't really want to play it. But what should I do? Well, I mean, this is the standard, drunken repetition. It's pretty normal. I used to have a buddy who used to drunk dial me at 3 a.m, and he would say 3 funny things over and over again for about half an hour. They were really funny things, but then he'd just come back and say it again. And I don't have much patience for repetition. So yeah, I was like, I think I raised my voice, and then she started getting all fucking crazy and spiraled out of control. Yeah, good times. Anyway, and then kind of, I can't really say anything without fucking being a dick. It's probably, even, I don't even know if she'll fucking hear this, but she'll be pissy that I even mentioned her to my fucking 3 people that listen to this podcast, who I would have told anyway, because I know who all 3 of you are. Enough with the ums, Leech. Oh my God. Stop it. Sorry. Been driving around for 2 hours drunk, trying to get pulled over by the cops on New Year's Eve. No luck. Really disappointed, boys in blue. Really disappointed. You know. Step up your game. That's all I gotta say, man. Step up your game. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of this podcast. I'm gonna shit to talk about. Oh, yeah, Louis C.K. dropped a bit of new comedy the other night. Last night before? I don't know what. Anyway, I got a clip I'm gonna put on here. He just fucking goes after the left and SJWs with a vengeance, which I think is great. Poor bastard just wanted to jerk off for some ladies. He apologized. Was it good enough? No. So, now you've got an enemy. And yeah, I guess Twitter just really exploded with the reeing, the screeching of alt-right-wing comedian Louis C.K. Anyway, have a listen.
I'm a little disappointed in the younger generation, honestly, because I'm 51 years old, and when I was like 18 to my 20s, I mean, we were idiots. We were getting high, doing fucking mushrooms and shit, and then older people were like, you gotta get your shit together, and we were like, yeah, fuck you! And I was kind of excited to be in my 50s and see people in their 20s and be like, they're crazy. These kids are nuts, but they're not. They're fucking, they're just boring. Fucking telling them, you shouldn't say that. What are you, an old lady? What the fuck are you doing? It's not appropriate. Fuck you, you're a child. Why are you finger fucking each other and doing jello shots? Like, why aren't you... You should address me. They're like royalty. They tell you what to call them.
Fuck 'em.
You should address me as they, them. Because I identify as gender neutral. Oh, okay. Okay. You should address me as there. Because I identify as a location. And the location is your mother's cunt. It doesn't have to be that nasty. But it can be. I don't know, they testify in front of Congress, these kids? Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? You're young, you should be crazy. You should be unhinged. Not in a suit saying, I'm here to tell, fuck you. You're not interesting. Because you went to a high school where kids got shot? Why does that mean I have to listen to you? How does that make you interesting? You didn't get shot, you pushed some fat kid in the way, and then now I gotta listen to you talking?
This podcast brought to you by Apes on Tape. Apes on Tape, the podcast for those of you that think it's funny to laugh at our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Let's hear what my older brother has to say. Hi, I'm Jesus, and you're going to hell. That's great. Available wherever podcasts are available. So this new segment's called What's in My Facebook Feed? And I think it's really going to catch off and be really funny. Okay, so there's this girl, and she's having popsicle, and her boobies are jiggling, and they're going up and down. Oh, that's pretty good. And so then this next one, it's My City Movers. Let us create a stress-free moving experience for you. So this is an advertisement, and I'm not moving, so it's not very relative. So, I can click on, not relevant, and then it won't show up. So let's try this. So you click and you say hide ad, and it says why, and then you say irregardless. I'm doing a podcast. Shut up. Now you've ruined the whole You've ruined the whole concept of the. That's it. Podcast is over. The whole project. We're shutting her down. Mason ruined podcasting. And now I see, now he's ruined the flow of the joke. See, it's like, okay, so this is Danger Cats of the World, and it's some cards, and they say, this is my first speed dating, and the other one says, I'm 11, and he says, I just came, haha, That's good, eh? That's a good one. Oh, let's see what else we got here. How to recognize a stroke, twisted mouth, arm paralysis, incoherent speech. There are more than two genders. Oh, I get it. That's a good one. Nick Marzwarskew is doing some kind of countdown to New Year's Eve or something. I don't know what that's all about. Do you do that? Anyway, in WTF Abbotsford, the guy is a picture of a truck, and he says, "Whoa, look at my truck. It's pretty cool." And you're like, "Yeah, look at that truck. It's pretty." This is adorable. There's some kids. This is a kid, and he's got a toy truck, and he's got a big trailer with hay on it. He's feeding some cows. Wow, that's heartwarming. What do we got here next? We got a Kendall Bunker, Abbotsford bidding awards. She's making her eyes look hoary. So give her a bump. You say bump apparently, which is when you want to look like a whore. And here we got episode 5, Trudeau's stupidity. Oh, that's gonna be edgy. That's gonna be. Oh, haven't seen that humor before. And what else we got here? Here's Danger Cats. They're driving around in a snowy part of Canada, and someone's fucking with the cats. There you go. And then we've got Capilano Audi. There's a fellow here. He's with another fellow who's selling him a car. So this is a car advertisement. And as I'm not in the market for a car. But we're not going to go through the whole, how to get rid of your ad this one, because I think you got it, and you can always rewind the tape that this is being recorded on, my reel to reel. Oh, and here's back to WTF Abbotsford, and this is an article on the fact that J35's Talika calf received an end-of-year obituary in the New York Times shows how far we've come. These SRKW whales are loved, cherished even. The intent is there to protect them on a scale we have never seen before. And I don't understand. That's about, let's see how many likes and comments it has, and 0. So maybe I'll write a little something clever here. I'll write thanks. Here we go. Type in thanks for playing. Oh, that one was clever. And here's something from me. Oh, look, it's the title of this podcast. Whoa. And how many likes? 1 from his son. Yeah, that's pretty typical. Small Dick, Big Bush from Danger Cats. That's all it says. Just small dick, big bush. And 800,000 comments and likes. All right. So, and then Jordan's, one of the 4 things he posts is up. It's a nature scene. Looks like a house or a houseboat that's on a cable system, and you push it out to the middle of the lake, but it's a little tiny lake. Probably, I know what a lake that looks like in the summertime, completely infested with insects. Here's Danger Cats. It's a picture of guys with marshmallows, and one guy has a spoon of brown liquid, and it says, "Oops, don't mind me, guys. I can't find my lighter." Heroin's hilarious. Second of Jordan's pictures, it is a sexy dark lady, which we can all appreciate, I think. The next one is some more Danger Cats, and I don't know, I think they're making fun of colored people. I don't know. This one is TD, top 3 things to know about Canada's new mortgage rates. Oh boy. I'm looking for to buy a house in completely overpriced, balloon ready to burst market. How can I sign up with you for 25 years of debt, which will soon turn into crippling suicidal debt as the interest rates rise and more people run out of money to service their own debts. Oh, here's a good one from WTF Absurd. Oh, it's little Justin. He's getting on the G7 bus, and the mom's saying, and if that Donald is mean to you, you come home and tell mommy. Oh boy, and here, this one's good. Best laugh dance ever, period. But it's the guy's jeans are red, eh? Menstrual humor is great. All right, well, I think that's the end of this section. Those are all the posts I have for the entire 2018. It was a slow year. I could have thought more things happened, but I don't know. The short-term memory ain't what it used to be. I think you guys all know that, well, short-term memory ain't what it used to be. I know for me, short-term memory ain't what it used to be. But, on top of that, short-term memory ain't what it used to be.
Here we go. First thing I ever heard!
There was once a man and his wife who for many years had wanted a child, and at last they had reason to believe their wish would soon be granted. One day the woman sat at her window and looked into the garden next door, which belonged to a powerful witch who was feared by everyone. In the garden was growing a certain kind of lettuce, which looked so fresh and green that the wife decided she simply must have some of it to eat, or she would just die. Now the husband, who loved her very much, decided he would try to get some.
I love that bitch. She doesn't get anything. I'll keep the marijuana for myself.
He quietly climbed over the witch's wall and crept into her garden. Suddenly, there was a flash of light, and there in front of him stood the witch. How dare you come into my garden? She said, wiping her eyes.
Blood gets all over.
Be merciful, Madam Witch.
You son of a bitch, give me
I am here
everything.
because my wife saw your beautiful lettuce from her window.
My wife saw your beautiful
and her desire to have
marijuana.
some is so
And her
strong that
desire to have some
without
is so
it she
strong.
will die.
Well, without it, she'll have
The
her
witch's anger
period.
calmed down, and she said,
If that is true, like, I
that
told you,
one
yeah, I
condition.
skipped there. It meant,
You must give
if
me
that
the
is
child
true,
your wife
you
is about
may,
to bring into the
I
world.
will allow you to take
will
as
care
much as
for
you
it
like,
like a
but this
mother.
fucking record is
And
so
all will be
shitty.
well.
No, it
In his
won't.
fear, the man consented
What
to
if I
everything.
want my kid,
When the
alright?
baby was born,
How about if I
the witch
shoot you, you
appeared,
bitch?
gave it the name of Rapunzel, and took it away with her. Rapunzel was the most beautiful child under the sun, and when she was 12 years old,
Yeah,
the witch
first
shut her up in a
period
tower
and
deep in the
die.
woods. It had no staircase and no doors,
Who cares?
but only a little window high up in the wall.
Who uses it? Yeah,
When
when
the
she
witch
was
wanted to enter the
13,
tower,
she didn't lay and
she
she
stood at the
jumped out
bottom
and
and cried,
died.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel,
Let's flat
let
down
down
your
your hair.
See?
Rapunzel
I
had
bet you
beautiful
didn't know he was
long
gonna say
as fine as
Rapunzel,
spun gold.
Rapunzel, let down
As soon
your
as she heard the
hair.
witch, she
But
unfastened her
no,
braids
you
and
people
twisted
don't
them.
know what
They
you're
reached all
talking
the way to the
about.
ground, and the witch climbed up by them.
Ah, the
A
hair!
couple of years later, the king's son rode through the forest and came close to the
Oh,
tower.
my hair!
From there, he heard a song so lovely that he stopped to listen.
Yeah.
It was Rapunzel, who in her loneliness was singing to pass the time away. The king's son tried to find an entrance, but there was none to find. He rode home, but the song
Fucking
touched
bad.
his heart so deeply that he rode into the forest every day to listen. One day he hid behind a tree and saw the witch come to the tower and call,
Rapunzel,
Rapunzel, let down your hair.
let down your hair. Let down
Then
your hair.
Rapunzel lowered her golden braids, and the witch
Slap.
climbed up.
Oh, you hit me, you bitch.
If that is the way to the tower, I will try my luck, he
Slap.
thought. And the next day, when it began to grow dark, he went to the tower and called, Rapunzel, Rapunzel,
Let down your
hair.
pubes.
The hair fell down, and the king's son climbed up it. At first, Rapunzel was terrified.
And
She
he
had never
pushed
seen a
him
man
off the
before.
building. And he went,
But the king's son talked to her kindly and told her that his heart had been so deeply touched by her song that he had to
Sorry
save her.
about that cough. That was an accident.
And when he asked if she would become his wife, she saw that he was young and
I want to
handsome.
go to bed and make
she
a
knew he would
millions
love
of
her.
babies. I
So
want
she
my
said,
little sperm
"Yes,
go
I
through
would
your
gladly
little
marry
baby
you.
tubes.
But how
And
can I
then
get
the
down from this tower?
pregnancy occurs. Yeah, we saw
Perhaps
sex
when you
film
come,
yesterday.
you can bring some strong silk. I will twist it into a rope, and when it
Talk
is
about
long
getting
enough,
up the
I will come
subject,
down
huh?
by it, and you can take me away with you on your horse.
Snip.
So every evening he came to see her and brought some silk.
Don't you not
The witch
drop me, you
discovered
slut.
nothing, until one evening Rapunzel suddenly said to her, "Tell me, why is it that you are so much heavier to bring up than the young prince?" The witch flew into a terrible rage. She seized Rapunzel's beautiful hair, twisted it twice around her left hand, snatched up a pair of scissors, and cut off the braids,
my
which fell to the ground.
Scratch, I'm bleeding.
She was still so
For
furious
periods at a
that she
time.
took poor Rapunzel away to the deepest, darkest
Darkest
part
forest.
of the forest, where she forced her to live a life of misery. The same day on which she took Rapunzel away, the witch returned to the tower.
Hey, you little lady.
And when the prince came and called, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," she lowered the braids. The prince climbed up, but there he found not his beloved Rapunzel, but the witch, who looked at him with angry and wicked eyes. "Ah," she cried mockingly, "you have come to fetch your lady love, but the pretty bird is no longer in her
Me
nest.
instead.
She will sing no more, for
Is
a
I
great
killed-
cat has her, and it will
I
scratch your
killed her.
eyes out
I
too.
killed her.
You will never see Rapunzel again."
Hey, money.
So shocked that he fell backwards
I
out of the
fell.
window.
An
He
idiot.
was not killed, but his eyes were scratched out by the thorns that grew where he fell. He wandered about blind in the woods and had nothing but roots and berries to eat. He wept and cried over the loss of his beautiful Rapunzel. In this manner he wandered for several years, and finally stumbled into the darkest part of the forest, where Rapunzel was barely staying alive. He heard a familiar voice and groped his way towards it. Rapunzel recognized him at once and fell weeping upon him. Two of her tears fell upon his eyes, and immediately his eyes grew clear,
Oh,
and
that's
he
sick.
could see again.
That's sick.
He took her to his kingdom,
That's a bunch of
where they
bullshit.
were
I'll tell you
received
that
with
much.
great joy, and they
Great
lived
joy.
long
Joy,
and
joy,
happily
joy.
together.
That's the end of that shit. I don't know. I got a recording on. I don't know if I have enough tape left. Okay, bye everybody. Bye.